Happy Monday morning. You okay there, Mr. Kevin? You ready?
I can't see anything.
He's
How are you
ready.
supposed to see an eclipse in these things? Oh, wait. I think that's the exact reason why they're that dark. Man.
Yep.
How you doing, Tenny?
I'm doing pretty good. How you gentlemen doing this morning?
Doing well.
How you feeling this morning, Bass Man?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good enough?
Blisters and all.
Blisters and all. That's what you get for eating hot food.
Yet don't eat molten lava.
Yep.
It's not good for you.
Seems sound advice.
Makes sense.
Seems pretty.
The wife made a casserole and it was cheese, and even though it was cool on the top, whenever I bit into it, it wasn't cool on the inside.
Yeah.
And so now the whole inside of my mouth is blisters.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it burnt the fool out of me.
Now see, the human in me is like, man, that sucks. But the best friend in me is like, I wish somebody would recorded that. Like, I want to see. That's like, what's the meme say? Do you blow on your pizza or do you?
Yeah, well, mine.
I wait till it cools.
It was definitely a problem, and I couldn't get a drink because I had my Sprite lid on.
Oh,
do it in time.
Oh, so it just sat there and sizzled for a second or two.
Yeah.
That's horrible. So, Mr. Kevin, how much of the eclipse are you guys going to see today?
It's supposed to be 99% here.
Oh, nice. Bassman's going to get the full deal too.
Yeah. I know you're in the path of totality.
Yeah, I am. Tiny's is
70-80%,
probably
like
not 80 or so percent.
Really?
Yep.
That's surprising.
It's north of him.
It's
true enough. Yeah, on the
up here, and we're over here.
It's heading up to Cleveland, Ohio, instead of down toward him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get some of it though. That's good enough, So
if I really wanted to, I could drive 30 miles south and get to Luna Pier, Michigan, where that's the edge of the totality of 100%.
Nice.
There's like 5 pounds in Michigan that are going to have 100%.
Yeah. All the ones that are on the edge like that, they get 100%. They just don't last very long.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, some places get like 3 hours of nice viewing, and we get like 5 minutes. If that.
Well, no, we still get the nice viewing for 3 hours. It just starts at 2:00 in the afternoon, and it will just start covering, and then you'll just have that little Bailey's bead, and then go back away.
Go right off the other side.
Yep. No, there's enough show for everybody.
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks. First up this morning, member of the channel, good friend of mine, Mr. Robert Pintoff, saying good morning. Good morning, saying happy Eclipse Day. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy.
Morning, sir. Miss Amy Harrell is in the house. Good morning, Mr. Pintoff. Good morning, Miss Amy.
Miss Amy, also a member of the channel. Hey, looky here. Haven't seen him in a while. It is Dr. 55 Chevy. Good morning, all. Please remember to hit that like button. It helps the channel. Absolutely does. Absolutely does. And not only does it help the channel, in a small way, it lets me know that us three gentlemen are doing something good. And it also lets you two know we're doing something good.
Makes us happy.
Makes us happy. Because after the stream, we go see how many people were in here, peak concurrent viewers. That means how many were in here all at one time. We go see how many people filtered in and out, and we go see how many likes.
Hey, Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Matt and Marcel.
Marcel.
Your fan.
Yo, fan.
Oh man, we're getting a Yelp and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like as soon as you yell for Ozzy and then Marcel at the same time, Ozzy tends to say, "No, you sit down. What are you doing?" Not having any of it. She's like, "Whatever." Morning, Yelp fan. Good to see you, buddy. Mr. Scott S. saying, "Morning, everyone." Good morning, Mr. Scott. It was good talking to you on the phone the other day, buddy. Me and Mr. Scott exchanged phone numbers so we could text back and forth and stuff.
Dang.
Talk to him on the phone for 10, 15 minutes. I held him up from going to dinner is what I did.
Oh,
Really,
man.
yeah.
Hey, don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah, well.
You can call me a lot of things.
He was trying to get off the phone, and we just kept talking, and then I was like, wait a minute, he's wanting to go to dinner. I was like, okay, buddy, I'll let you go to dinner. And then we talked for a little bit more. It was probably cold by the time. I'm sorry, Mr. Scott. It was cold by the time we got there. But at least you didn't burn your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody else. I know. Sorry, man.
Oh, Mr. Silva Gator. Hi, how y'all are? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, buddy. Hey, looky here. Hasn't been here in a little while. Well, about a week or so. Morning, Tiny Kevin Bass Man with the 2 pink hands waving. We have the one, the only, Miss Big Apple herself. Brown Sugar 0069. Good morning, man.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, Brown Sugar.
Hey, coin stuff I like. Good morning, friends. Good to hang out with y'all. Good morning, sir.
Good to see you. Yes, I was going to get to that here in just a little bit, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead now. How were the shows?
Were the shows? Actually, I had one show yesterday, and it went very well. A lot of people were buying 90%, and I put some up for sale. Did pretty well with that. And actually, the surprise of the show, I sold a lot of mint sets. Not proof sets, but the uncirculated mint sets. It's like
new box or old box? Oh, no, the uncirculated sets. Never mind, my bad.
Yeah.
I was thinking women's quarters.
And no, yeah, I had the new women's quarter. I had Patsy Takamoto mink, and I didn't sell a one. But you know what? There were at least 4 people there that were working on their mint set collections. And they were all grabbing like 10 different ones, and it was like, man. And
you're like, you sure you don't need some more? I got some more for you. You sure you don't need them all?
Pretty much it was like they had a $1 limit, and once they hit it, that was like, okay, well, that's what I'll do for now.
Like a Vegas dealer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good that you've done some good. You also helped run the show too, correct?
No, that is this upcoming week.
That's
the reason why I'm not going to be around on Wednesday night or Friday.
Now, are you going to be here Wednesday day? Are you going to be here on the show?
Day, I will be here.
Nice.
Because Wednesday we don't start setup until 4:00 in the afternoon. So
okay,
I won't be leaving till like about 2.
So now, did you? Well, I don't know if I want you to let this cat out of the bag or not. Did you happen to pick anything up for the auction? Not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday.
I do have a few items.
Nice. That's enough said. Mm-hmm. Did you pick up anything personally for your collection? That's another good question.
No, I did not. So
what?
My collection is very specific. I mean, it's just those old proof sets, and being back to 36,
you
don't see those every day.
Yeah.
And it's like $1,000 each coin, so it's like, oh,
yeah. You might as well go after them. You might as well go after them at a low grade at that point.
Yeah. That buffalo nickel is going to be terrible.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Baby Huey, 123. Good morning, all. Happy Monday. Good to see you, sir. Good friend of mine and Mr. Bassman's and Mr. Kevin's. Baby Huey, 123. Good to see you, buddy. There he is. I was looking for him.
Sigrella Stecca. How are you doing this fine day? Doing well, sir.
Doing well. How are you doing this morning, Sea Griller Stacker? Member of the channel. Good channel right there. Sea Griller Stacker puts out some very informative videos, and they're put together really well.
Yes, they are.
Except for the beginning where he's just dropping all that constitutional.
Yeah.
It bruises my soul.
Hey, you know what? Hey, everybody loves the sound of silver.
I went into watching the video the other day, and it said it was private. And I thought, well, So I sent him a message.
A la-di-da.
And
yeah, we're not on the up and up, I guess.
Yeah, we're not, what did I do wrong that I can't see the things? He said that he had put it out there and had volume trouble, and so he took it down and put it back up again. And apparently I got the first one.
Nice.
So it had gone private, and so I couldn't see it.
He's blocked us is what it is. He's just not wanting to tell us.
I thought he'd done cut me off.
Oh, Scott S said it was still hot when he ate it. Okay, just make sure, buddy. We talked about some stuff. I'm not telling Bassman, but we talked about some stuff. Not gonna,
You tell me nothing.
I'm not. No, you're out of the loop. Sorry. Mr. Pollock 14. Good morning, everyone. Happy Eclipse Day. Happy Eclipse Day to you too, my longtime friend. Good to see you, buddy. I've said it before, there's some names that whenever you see them, it just floods back all these memories.
Mm-hmm.
Pollock 14 was one of the first names. I mean, even way back 2 or 3 years before I even met Bassman. Pollock 14 and me in the chats talking back and forth and emailing back and forth. Big longtime supporter of the channel. Always put comments on the videos and stuff like that. It just, Zoey, she's 14 she's 14 years old now. October she'll be 50. Anyway, we'll not talk about that too much.
No.
But 6-7 years old when we first met Pollock 14. So 6-7 years we've known each other.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you, Pollock.
Raid Master. Hi, y'all. Thumbs up. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Member of the channel. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, yes. I seen this. Did you guys get this email? Uh-oh. Okay. Everything froze for a second. Picked up at auction an 1874 ticket for the Virginia Truckee Rail line from Reno to Virginia City. Took about 9.5 hours back then by rail, only 45 minutes by car now. What he's talking about is he got this coin or metal, commemorative, whatever you want to call it, that was struck on press number 1. Then they brought the press back to Carson City. Well, he has the coin, got it from auction for a great deal. Not going to say how much he paid for it, but he got a great deal on it. But now he actually has the ticket that you needed to get in to get that coin. It's like the ticket to the show.
Oh, wow.
And it's in phenomenal, and he got a sweet deal on it.
Nice.
It's amazing.
No, it's nice when you can marry up history like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very nice.
KG Coins, good morning. Man, I'm losing my voice. Hope you and Miss Smile are enjoying the show this morning.
Good morning, sir and ma'am. Saying hello, anybody and everybody. It is Teacher 1388. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you and Thunder are doing fabulous this morning. Yes. Zoe's growing up fast. Like I'll talk to who was it I talked to the other day? They sent me an email out of nowhere. I can't remember anything hardly. Well, my short-term memory is gone. But you asked me like 5 years from now, I'll be able to recount it, word for word what they said in the email. But they said, "How's Zoe doing? She's got to be what, 8, 10 years old now?" And I'm like, 14. Whoa. And they're like, "What?" I mean, on YouTube, a year goes by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And you think you talk to these people all the time, and you forget that you haven't talked to them in 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it's gone.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was somebody that used to. Basshead Rock OG 12s. Remember him, Bassman?
Mm-mm.
They used to call him Basshead. Used to call him Basshead on J&B. Anyway, his name's Basshead Rocks OG 12s, 12-inch subwoofers.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he's Mr. Collectibles now or something like that. I think that's who it was I talked to. But I hadn't talked to him in like 3 or 4 years. And he's like, "Oh, she's got to be what, 10 years old now?" And I'm like, 14. And he was like, "What?" Yep.
No, yeah, it's fleeting. Mr. Naven 23 saying hello to Bassman. And I think I saw him with another comment in there, but good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good to see you, Naven. Hey, look at who it is, Bassman, Mr. Kevin. It is Parviv Nawab. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Just finished the Valero Open Golf Tournament. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of golf tournaments, Seagriller Stacker, you might be interested in this. Well, everybody's interested in. If you're interested in golf, Steph Curry is doing another golf tournament this year. It seems like last year he hit a hole-in-one that was like impossible to hit, and this man's got to be the luckiest man. Either that or it's just tremendous skill. And he may be skilled on a basketball court, but I doubt very highly that it's skill on a golf course as well. But I mean, he's not too bad. He's not the worst golfer out there. But he got extremely lucky last year and hit a hole-in-one, and it was amazing. I mean, the purest shooter to ever pick up a basketball. You can argue with me all day long, and I will stand on this, not just because I'm a Warriors fan, but it's fact. He has more three-pointers than anyone else in history. The record will never be broken because he's still playing, and he's still putting them up there. But he's just got such a sweet, sweet shot. And he can shoot from it. You have to pick him up from 3/4 court. Because if not, he's liable to pull up and drain one.
When you're an athlete at that caliber, you tend to be good at multiple sports.
Mm-hmm.
So that does not surprise me.
Like, look at I'm not going to say Charles Barkley because Charles Barkley couldn't hit a golf ball to save his life. But like Michael Jordan's a good golfer.
Mm-hmm.
And baseball player. Well, he
wasn't great, but he could play. He poked around with a bat. What he did.
Well, hey, he made it in the minor leagues for a couple of years.
Yeah, he was further than I got.
Yeah.
Granted, I think still having the name on the back of the jersey kind of told him to.
Kind of put an ass every 18 inches, you know what I'm saying? Put people in the seats. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, but
Put paying customers in there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And it doesn't hurt that he bought them a new tour bus and facilities, and so yeah, let's go ahead and let him play Mr. Baseball for a little while.
Exactly.
He hit 1 home run in 2 years. And the guy that pitched it to him said he wanted to be the one that Michael Jordan hit a home run off of, so he pitched him a softball.
Yeah.
He pitched him like a 60-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle, and even winked at him before he pitched it.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. So
Talk about
somebody,
telegraphing it.
somebody winks at me before they pitch, I'm gonna say, "Oh, here it comes, low and away. Let's hit her good."
I can remember in my baseball playing days, I was scared of the ball.
Mm.
You know, this was when I was like 12 or 13. I'm still scared of the ball now. I don't like. I'm afraid I'm going to get hit by it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was up to bat, and the pitcher came around with a fastball. I mean, it was there before I knew what was happening, and the coach had told me to bunt. So I had squared up and I bunted, and the ball went right over the second base bag and went over the pitcher, over second base, and landed in short center field there.
That ball must have been moving, boy.
It was stroking, and I butted the ball a little bit, you know, instead of just holding the bat still. I kind of gave it a little push, and that ball took off.
Now, being a big guy, whenever I played baseball, you know, when I'd come up to bat, you know, they'd be, "Oh, big stick, you know, a hitter coming up, you know, because I was, you know, 6'6", and at the time 225, just built. I mean, I wasn't cut up and stuff like that, you know, real good definition stuff. I was just bulky, you know, because I wanted mass to play football and stuff. Well, playing baseball, I could hit the ball, and I was okay fast, you know, could run a 40 in like 5'2" for a big boy. That's pretty good. Well, my big thing was over the third baseman's head and just get on base. I wanted to get a hit. I wanted to get on base more than I wanted to try to put one out of the park. But now, if I took the first pitch, and I had a bad habit. You know, they say don't swing at the first pitch. Well, I would swing at the first pitch if it looked like a watermelon coming across the plate. But typically, I didn't swing at the first pitch. If I seen dude's fastball and it wasn't moving very quick or didn't have a lot of movement on a curveball or something like that, now I'm going to try to put it out of the park. But if he's got a, you know, in high school, if he's got a 75, 80 mile an hour fastball, which was fast for a high school student, yeah, I'm just going to try to make contact and pull it, just try to get it over the third baseman's head up the line. But yeah, I'd try to hit the ball if it was try to hit it hard if he didn't have much on his fastball. But if he had something on his fastball, yeah, I just wanted to make contact and get on base. Let the guys behind me bring me home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I wasn't moving nowhere fast when it come to base running because, you know, big 6'6", you know, just big clumsy guy out there. You know, should have stayed on the football field is what I'm saying. But I did all right. I through high school I batted a 320, which, you know, there's nothing to sneeze at. But
unfortunately, I have no sports experience. So
yeah, I was scared of the ball, so I always wanted to play catcher.
That's the worst position.
Where it just comes straight at your face.
Yeah, but it didn't. I guess because I had the equipment and stuff, it didn't bother me a lick back there.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stand up at the plate and bat. I wanted to back up.
Yeah.
So
I bet a curveball would ruin your day, wouldn't it?
I remember the first curveball that I faced. It was coming in on me, and the next thing I knew, ump was calling a strike, and it's like, what the?
Yeah, you just close your eyes and squint, and wait for the impact because you can't get. You know, we're big guys. We're not moving anywhere.
We're not getting out of the way.
I used to get hit a lot right in the back of the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you know, my arm is forever long anyway. You know, it's 1.5 feet from shoulder to elbow. Yeah. You know, and that arm's out there. and you're like,
You're
it's a big
exposed.
area. It's a big area. So I used to get hit in the back of the arm a lot. And I
Oh.
would take it, even though if it hurt like fire, you don't let on that it hurt like fire. You just stare at them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then you wait to see the reaction. If they step off,
tear rolling down your cheek doesn't help, though. Yeah.
if they step off the mound backwards and they turn their back to you, they meant to do that crap. If they're, they put that glove up and they're,
Yep. Apologetic, yeah.
You have to. It starts at different times there, Dennis. It depends on where you are. It for me, it starts at around 12:30 Central Time.
Yeah, and I want to say here in Detroit, it starts at about 2:00.
Right. It's a different
Eastern.
It's a different time.
And by the way, good morning, Mr. Dennis D. Good to see you, buddy.
Yes. It's strange how the way the planet's turning and where the moon is and all, the shadow goes west to east, and so it gets to y'all later than it does us.
Yeah, but I mean that's a matter of minutes because your 12:45 is my 1:45, so it starts for me at about 1:50. So I mean that's really only like 5-minute difference.
Yeah, and it's only full. It's going to be full here at our 1:50, which is an hour before yours. So it's like 2 hours before the full gets to you from me. I read a deal that said that the shadow is moving at 1,700 miles an hour. Now that's getting it.
Oh yeah, that's a moving.
Hey, looky here, two folks from the community meeting up with one another once again. See, Griller Stacker and Coin Stuff I Like, Mr. Wiles Palladino met up earlier this year, but says, I have gone to the Tahoe Celebrity Tournament each of the last 2 years. This year, I'm hanging with C. Griller on the same weekend at the Reno Coin Show and other events. That's
nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
See, I want to meet up with you guys, but there ain't no way I'm getting out west. Steph Curry, talking about Steph Curry, has an ongoing bet with his dad at the tournament in Lake Tahoe. Loser jumps in the lake. I want to see Steph get so wet. I do. I was watching one time. His dad is a commentator. Steph Curry's dad, Dale Curry. And Steph Curry was on the court shooting, and his dad was there, and he just happened to go like this and bounce the ball over and hit his dad. His dad turns around from about 40 feet out and just looks at him and just shoots the ball and it drains it. He goes, "Where do you think you got it from?"
Yeah.
My dad.
I remember that name, Dale Curry.
My dad was always funny because he could get like to the free throw line or whatever. Never played ball in his life. He played a little baseball, but not organized. But he could take a basketball and get anywhere on the court and shoot it 3 times from that spot, to get the feel of that. And after that, he could hit nearly every one of them.
Nice.
He used to get out there with me, and I'd be shooting free throws and missing them left and right. And he'd walk out there and boom, 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 boom. I played for an entire season. Now, I mean, it wasn't but like 10 games or whatever, but I played the entire season and never scored a point. The only time I ever got the ball in the basket, they called it. The crowd was cheering so loud because I had the ball and making a break for the goal. They were cheering so loud that they couldn't hear the referee blowing his whistle because the guy I took the ball from had traveled. So I got the ball and went and scored, and they didn't count it.
Party poopers.
Really?
Parviz is letting us know that the 2024 American Innovation $1 coin from Alabama is going on sale at noon today.
Oh, wow.
See, Grilla, you're banned from, I'm calling it right now.
Yep.
This Wednesday, the 10th of April, you two, sir, are banned from the auction. I'm not going to call an auction for you at all. I'm not going to do it. I'm not even calling Mr. Kevin's auction this Wednesday. I refuse.
Man.
Not going to do it. Because there is no auction this week.
No.
Mr. Kevin's going to be busy with a show. Big show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the week. Starting on Friday, it's the Michigan State Numismatic Society's spring convention. And we're going to have 3 days of coin fun over there in Warren, Michigan. So if you're in the area, come on by. I'm going to be running around the place like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm going to be in there helping do whatever I can for the show that week. So,
Nice.
Red Light, good to see you.
Red Light 34. Hello, guys. Good morning, sir. Parviz found a 2003 A Series $100 star note, only 160,000 run size. The lowest run size. Is it worth anything? StarNoteLookup.com.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
They will let you know. I mean, it gives you a thing on there that tells you exactly how rare it is. Star Note Lookup. All you got to do is put in your serial number. It will tell you exactly how rare it is, Parviz. Takes all the guesswork out of it.
My luck is to find $100 bill that I thought I needed to keep. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is with 100. I'm sorry, Bassman. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it gets expensive collecting hundreds.
Yeah. Well, with it being a $100 bill, the star notes don't get near as much premium as the lower denominations get because you have $100 in just the face value on it.
Yeah.
Most collectors, they'll pay $105 for a $100 star note.
Right.
Yeah. Mine and Bassman's luck is a $100 star note would be worth like $50.
Yeah.
That's $50 total.
No, I understand. Yeah.
I've got a $50 bill that I got that it's supposed to have it's a birth date in it, is what it says. I mean, you know what it was. I mean, it's some oddball birth date, but still, I mean, it's not like it's my birthday or something.
Yeah.
But I had never checked how much it'd be worth, but you know, it's a miracle I hadn't spent the thing.
Oh no, yeah.
You won that at a raffle. You won that at a raffle, didn't you, Bassman?
Yeah.
That's cool. Here's a question for you, Mr. Kevin. What would you pay for a 43/42 Philadelphia Jefferson silver war nickel, World War II NGC graded MS 65?
Well, I'm taking a look over at Gray Sheet on that. The Gray Sheet bid cost on that is $500, but I would like to go onto eBay and do some more investigation with the comparable prices. With a Gray Sheet value of about $500, I'd probably be right around there. Probably $475, $480 would be where I would be at. But as I said, I want to take a look at the comps first. So
yeah, because Mr. Kevin's the kind of seller that he'll start his prices below Gray Sheet if he's going to take them to auction. But I've seen his prices for his show items, and they're just a little tiny bit, a sliver over Gray Sheet is what he asks for most of his stuff. So he believes in giving people good deals.
I'll gladly put it out there. My prices that I have on the stickers on my coins, I take the Gray Sheet price and I add 20% to it.
Nice.
So that way it's at a fair, and normally retail is about 30 to 35%. but in my opinion, that's a little high of retail.
Yeah.
So pretty much I try to entice people with a decent price, and plus it still gives me some room to work on.
Yeah. He believes in making money, just don't believe in robbing people to do it.
Exactly.
One of each of the P&D innovation roles on subscription, says Scott S.
Nice. Yeah. I have a dealer friend of mine. We buy a bag, and I buy out of the bag from him. So
Nice. I see what you're doing there, Silver Getter. The really big shoe. Really big shoe.
yeah, we got a really big shoe.
A really big shoe for you this evening, folks. Thanks, much appreciated for Mr. Pentoff. Well, we've talked about the eclipse. What is on the Alabama? I know I just totally squirreled myself, but what is on the Alabama? I can't remember.
I don't recall either. Let's take a quick look. USM, enter. What am I thinking of? Of course. It's Saturn V rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, it's where all the companies are there. Lockheed Martin, is it? So yeah. Saturn V rocket.
Would 12240000 be a Christmas serial number?
Christmas Eve serial number.
Yep. I'd like to find one from December of 76. The date really doesn't matter, but December of 76, I would really like to find an 11th of December 76. You know, my birthday serial number.
1211976. Oh yeah.
Yep. Never going to happen, but
No,
I'm sure there's some out there. There has to be, but
I know there's a website out there where it's people that are selling birth date notes, and you can reference it by the date, and you can see what's out there.
Look at the note that Scott S. talked about.
Oh, wow. I bought a $1 note with my birthday numbers. It's in mint condition, not a single flaw. It's a 2013 note. The serial number 09031976.
Nice.
You were born in 76? No. It's the perfect sequence 2, September 3rd, 1976. Nice. Born on
awesome.
September 3rd, yep, 1976. That's cool.
And that is awesome.
Yeah. Hey, I've been looking for a 03161977. So
Mr. Jack Gallman from Marion, North Carolina. Good morning, Mr. Gallman.
They're always in the wrong order.
Oh, yeah. Okay, who's hitting their keyboard?
Hey. Sorry.
Hey, break out the soup and quackers. We have the Lucky Duck in the house. Oh, man, happy Monday, everybody. Is everybody ready for the eclipse? You know it. I'm styling and profiling my Mylar glasses. Can't see a damn thing, but I'm styling.
Yeah, you look good.
You look good. You look like the Terminator there.
But you know what? I've had these for quite a while. Because this is from the annular eclipse, May 10th, 1994.
Wow.
That's one of those things that you're like, should I throw these away? Do I need them? And you're like, it's not taking up that much space. Just put them in a book.
Yeah, but you know what? I got them when I was in high school. Actually, that year I had astronomy class. So our class, we got permission from our teachers to go out during the eclipse. And I remember during that eclipse, they were saying, well, the next one of these isn't until 2017. So 2017 comes around and it's like, okay, here's the eclipse. I went down to Tennessee. I had my same glasses from 94.
Nice.
And this is going to be my third eclipse with these. So, no, I'm an astronomy junkie.
Those glasses have seen some eclipses.
I
Yes.
saw the one in 79 that when I was looking last night at some stuff about the eclipse, I found out what date it was that, I saw that it was in 79. That I told Tiny it was 79 or 80. And sure enough, it was in our area, it was only a 90 something percent, thing. But
Well, me and Mr. Kevin saw it. We just were toddling around.
Yeah.
yeah, y'all weren't able to wear glasses.
Yeah. Not really, no.
Not really.
Well, you know what? I bet that you could get some baby welder's goggles and.
Yeah.
Tiny, I would love to have a 1976 $2 bill with my birth date serial number. Oh, yeah. $2 bill would be really nice to have with my birthday on it.
I got a bunch of $2 bills. I need to look at them at their dates. I haven't looked at them. My wife collected a bunch of them, and people gave my kids, $2 bills like they were special things, know.
Oh yeah.
But
everybody does.
I don't think anything special about them, really. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're anything special about them anyway. They're not star notes or something crazy like that. But,
right. I used to have $2. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just said I had a whole, little stack of them there that.
I used to get $2 bills all the time. After work, I would go to this pub. Now, just hear me out. They had a great sandwich there.
Hey.
After work, I would go to the pub and get this sandwich. It was a hero sub, and it was amazing. But, there were, adult beverages involved also, from the tap. I like a good tap. Used to anyway, not anymore. Don't do that at all anymore. But it was called the Robin's Nest in Milton, Wisconsin. It was right next to the bank. The change they would give you was in $2 bills. So if your bill was, $6, even they would give you $2 bills back in change.
Nice.
It was just like one of their, and they also used a lot of 50-cent pieces too.
Somebody there was geeking out on the coins and currency.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it was their little niche. Hey, let's go there. They give $2 bills back. And everybody's thinking, oh, $2 bills are special. They still make them. And you see a lot of them around Christmas time because older folks give out the $2 bills to grandkids and stuff.
My grandmother collected $1 bills that had a K on them. And that was all that and Buffalo nickels. She didn't coin collect or anything, for it. She just took Buffalo nickels and put them in a coffee can. And every once in a while, somebody would take them and go spend them for her.
Funny how that happens.
Yeah. I can remember as a kid getting a quarter from her. She, her and my grandpa thought that the quarter was big money.
$1.
Yeah. Once you got 16 or 17 or 18, something like that in our family, you get the $1. But till then, you got the quarter.
Got the quarter. Our Christmas Eve was always 10 $1 bills, brand new for my grandma. And that was what all the kids got, was 10 $1 bills in an envelope.
Yeah.
Brand new crisp $1 bills every year. Never knew the significance of the crisp $1 bills, but that's what she would get every year. She would go to the bank and get a bunch of brand new $1 bills and hand them out to everybody.
You didn't even know to check them, did you?
Nope. Nope.
I remember as a kid, my aunt worked in a bank, and apparently they would have these folders that just mad money, and it was 20 or 25 $1 bills, but they were sealed with wax on the top, so it was like one of the peel offs.
Yeah.
Yeah, kept getting those. I think there was something the bank she worked at.
Oh, that's cool. What? She's grounded. I don't care how old she is. She's grounded. Like my daughter would take my drummer boy quarters for vending machine.
Oh,
That's not.
that's no bueno.
You
Yeah.
tell her she bruised my soul just then. I just imagine that going through that mechanism and scratching it up. No. Don't do that to a drummer boy. Mr. Eddie Worley, during the eclipse, no one is going to be looking for deals on eBay, so it might be a good time to see what you can find. Probably won't get outbid. Hey, that's a good idea, Mr. Worley. Now there'll be a lot of people out there watching the eclipse with their phone looking on eBay at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, but the bid has to end during the eclipse or you get outbid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's saying. You know, you probably won't get outbid while the eclipse is going on because people will be watching. Because, see, the people don't think that whenever they list them. You know, if they listed them last Monday in the middle of the day,
yeah,
they're ending this Monday in the middle of if they run them for 7 days. But, yep, it's a good idea. Scott, that note I would frame hanging in my office and put a plate on it that says, if you don't know my birthday, here it is. Nice.
yeah.
I remember going through old family photos and letters and finding an old birthday card my grandmother sent my sister with a silver certificate inside. Nice.
Mm.
Okay. Metal detecting during the eclipse brings great luck. Have a feeling I know what Mr. Dennis D is going to be doing.
I might go out and do mine in the backyard or something. I like metal detecting.
Find some nails.
I would just recommend to everybody, do not go to any street vendors and do not purchase any carnivorous plants today. You've been warned.
And what was that last one?
No carnivorous plants.
Oh, carnivorous plants. Okay.
Yeah. Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the plant?
Audrey 2.
Audrey 2, yep. Yeah. Never knew what where the 2 came from, but
the girl in the shop was Audrey.
Yeah.
His that's right.
The girlfriend was Audrey, and she was Audrey too.
Feed me, Seymour. That was a good show. I need to rewatch that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Yeah, same here. Rick Moranis.
I heard he's because you know he quit Hollywood to take care of his family, to watch his kids grow up. Now that his kids are grown up, I've heard he's going to make a comeback.
Well, I haven't seen the movie yet, so nobody spoil it for me. But I've heard rumors that he was in the latest Ghostbusters.
Oh.
But yeah, don't ruin it for me, folks. But I heard something that he might have done that. So
nice. Mr. Scott did frame it, Mr. Pintoff. I'm seriously thinking about having it graded. The guy I bought it from got it fresh from the bank. Nice.
Huh.
I've got a bill. I'm not going to say what it's called, but it's a devil's note. It's first three serial number. The first three numbers are 666, but it's got 5 6s in it, and the other ones are zeros.
Mm.
And it's also a silver certificate binary devil's note. So it's got 3 things going for it.
Hmm.
Oh, and it's a star note. So there's
Oh.
4 things going for it.
Man.
I seen the other day somebody pulled one out of a thing. This woman goes, I don't know if this is special or not, but I got this today, and it was in a short. It was like 577777777.
Hmm.
Huh.
Man. Talk about just being what, 200 million off?
Right. What if you found a carnivorous plant? Well, see if it's got a ring in its mouth. If it's got a ring in its mouth, maybe somebody got a little too close to it.
Yeah.
If it has any metal left in it from the last person that ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's funny. If you're a metal detector, for some reason, the metal detector's goal is to find marbles.
Yep.
You know, you always see metal detectors going, oh, I found a marble while I was detecting, you know. Them marbles don't, you know. And I swear some of the earthworms around here are metal or have metal in it.
Digging a hole and found a big night crawler.
Yeah, give me a nice earthworm in there, you know, every time.
You ever been metal detecting, Mr. Kevin?
Probably when I was a kid, but nothing serious. No.
Yeah, me either. I had an old white. What are they called, Bassmore? Something white, like the.
I think that's one of the manufacturers.
Yeah, it's the white.
Yeah.
The Whites is the name of the people that make it.
Okay, I thought it was something white, but yeah, you're right.
It could be.
I had one of them that I got from a pawn shop and piddled around with it. Never, found some bottle caps and stuff like that. Some pull tabs from
I don't
old
even
pop
remember
cans.
what mine was that I had in the Navy. That it was a box, and I put a speaker jack in it so that I could put headphones on it, because you couldn't, if you were out walking around, you couldn't hear the speaker for the wind and stuff, and the cars going by.
Yeah. Maximum eclipse may be dangerous for metal detecting near a human eating plant. Maybe. White's metal detector is what I have. No longer in business. Yep. It was the old anodized blue, cobalt blue color with the big white head on it. I've still got it somewhere, but the batteries have probably exploded in it.
Mine looked like an aluminum shaft with a plastic box on it. Setting up on top of it.
Yeah.
And I got that thing and put that headphone on it and went out. First thing I found was one of those Yale locks that's about the size of your fist. It was huge.
Oh, wow.
I think like it blew my head off when I crossed over it.
Oh, I bet.
I went over by a baseball field. Started searching around over there by that baseball field, and I hit that lock.
I used to collect old locks, like turn of the century locks, and the old big flat. I call them horseshoe locks. The ones that look like a horseshoe that's been filled in with the flat bar that hooked in. You use like a skeleton key for. I used to collect those. I only had like 6 or 7 of them, but I remember going through old antique stores and flea markets and stuff, and looking through the old junk to see if I could find one, whether it had the key or not. I didn't care. I just wanted the old locks because I thought, old locks are cool. They're just riveted together, real cool looking, real intricate looking.
Well, talking about an old lock, I actually had somebody yesterday. He goes shopping at a lot of yard sales, and apparently one of the times he picked up this old lock. Apparently it was an older lock. I mean, it has like the little flapper to cover up the key
Right.
area. Still
Yeah.
had the key with it, but it was frozen
wow.
because it was on some storage box that they just removed the eyelet that it was secured to, and they just removed it. But apparently he bought it for like $1 at a yard sale, and he just kept fiddling with it to the point where he was able to get it to work.
Oh, nice.
Now the remarkable thing about this lock had to be at least 100 years old. So I'm figuring it was aughts to the 20s.
Yeah.
And thing is, yeah, you could unlock it, but when you would go to lock it back up again, the latch would go over and there'd be like this little I hate to say trigger, but it's like a trigger. You would put it to the close position, and then the lock would actually pull the shank in, locking itself.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have enough problems with master locks trying to push it into that thing.
Yeah.
Much
they-
less
here
it
they
going
are.
and then locking itself in. Yeah.
Yeah. 100 years ago, they had it where it was locking itself. It's like, hey, come on. I thought we were supposed to be enhancing technology. This is 100 years old, and it's more advanced than what you can buy in the shops today.
I saw
like
one
you-
one time. I wished I'd have kept it. It was some kind of an old padlock type thing. Excuse me. And you put the key in and started turning it, clockwise, and it kind of made the bar, the locking bar, come down. It kind of screwed it down. Then when you got it all the way down, it would lock in and you'd pull the key and then you couldn't get it out. You had to have the key to turn it back. But you didn't just turn it like one turn. It was like 2 or 3 turns to get the thing up and down. I don't know
That's
what
cool.
kind of lock it was, but that was the neatest lock. We were collecting brass to sell when I was a kid, and Dad came home with that lock, and that just amazed me that I'd never seen one that you just kept turning to get it to go down, and lock.
One of the only locks I had a key for was like 1.5 inches thick, and it was like 5 inches, and it had a flat bar. You know what I mean by flat bar? It wasn't a round.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a flat bar that was like 1/2 inch thick, and you put the key in and turned it one full rotation, and then it went in some more, and then you turned it some more, and it went in some more, and it had 3 steps that you had to go all the way in before it would unlock. So it was like, the 30s, 40s version of an unpickable lock, because you couldn't just reach in there and click it like a normal skeleton key. You had to put it, and the key was round, and it had like tines sticking out this way, and some sticking out this way, and some sticking out that way. So when you pushed it in, it would go in and then click in, and then go in and click in, and then go in and click in before you could unlock it. And to lock it, you had to reverse the order to pull it out. Like, some locks you got to have the key to lock it.
Yeah.
Well, this one was like a turnstile lock. It was wild. I think it was for a jail cell at one time. But it was made out of iron. It was a big, heavy duty lock.
Yeah.
The rivets on it were brass or copper, I can't remember. But everything else was iron. It was like 3 pounds. It was heavy
This
lock.
lock I had, it was, well, like all the locks that we had that my dad, they got them out of old buildings up at the VA hospital and stuff, where they'd used them for years, and then they threw them in boxes and didn't use them anymore. They were brass, No, brass.
Oh, nice.
A lot of the locks were brass, but a lot of the locking bar itself would be stainless.
Yeah. That's like nowadays the master locks. I've seen guys on YouTube hang a master lock from a thing and put a weight on the bottom of it, pulling on the thing, and just take 2 hammers and hit them like that, and the lock just pop
Yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Somebody was breaking in the lockers at our football at school, at our gym or field house, and my dad asked the locksmith about it at the VA, and the guy said, yeah. He said, it's master locks are made on a pattern, sequence numbers. So like they might be 2, back around twice to 4, and then just turn it, pull on it and turn it till it popped open.
yeah.
So I went to school, and the coach was talking about, somebody else got their money stolen out of their locker, and coach was trying to figure it out. And I walked over to this guy's locker, and I, told him, I said, yeah, the guy at the VA said, if you'll go 2 and then around twice to 4, and then just turn it and pull on it, and the lock fell open. I'm standing there with the open lock, Whoops.
And they're dumbfounded. Yeah.
Yeah. What it turned out, one of the guys that wanted to, he said he wanted to be a water boy, basically, had stolen the coach's key and got one made. And all they were padlocks on the front, but they had a key in the back that you could open.
Mm-hmm.
And he had stolen the key long enough to get one made, and then put the key out there, and somebody found it. And so the coach never thought about that being a problem.
Yeah.
See, there you go. We go thinking again.
I've seen guys take a piece of pop can. Have you seen that? And slide down the lock of a combination lock. Take a piece of pop can and make it look kind of like a T with a pointy part on it, and fold it around the bar, and just slide it down in there, and it'll unlock it. And I'm like, really? Who takes the time to think of this crap?
Yeah, really.
All you got to do is figure out how the mechanism works, and you can get it open. But
we're overtime, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Whoa! How did that happen?
Well,
hey, hope everybody had a good time today. If you have the opportunity and you have the investment of the glasses, or have some scientific means of seeing the eclipse today, I would definitely encourage. Make sure to have protective eyewear, or if you don't, have a box with a pinhole and put a white piece of paper down at the other end, and you'll be able to take a quick view. Well, for now, I'm Kevin with Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and enjoy the eclipse.
Okay. Yeah, that's good advice on that, because you don't want to run your eyes looking at it.
Oh, no.
But the other thing, just like you can't see wearing your glasses right now, you can't see the eclipse once it goes total if you have glasses on. So you have to take them off to see it, or to take pictures of it. You have to uncover the camera with the, having that dark filter over it to take pictures. But while it's in total, you could still see it. I mean, you can look at it safely, they say, but you can't see it otherwise. Your glasses are too dark.
Is that the truth? I mean,
yeah, that's them right there get you hurt trying to walk out, walk around or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
the only thing I can see is like these side lights. I can see
Right.
the dots of the LEDs.
that's what
That's
I
all
did.
I can see in these.
I saw the kitchen light when I looked at mine. I just barely could see the light bulb.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, I have a ring light there and a ring light there. I can barely make out the halo of them.
Right.
Well, I can make out the halo of this one. I can't on this one.
That's what it'll do if you're wearing it during the total. You'll be looking at it, and all of a sudden, the sun will disappear, and you'll have to take them off to see it.
Hmm.
So,
Yep.
anyway, see y'all Wednesday morning. Wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Yep, fan, absolutely Zoe strong. You guys have a good day. Like Mr. Kevin says, view the eclipse if you can. If you got the proper eyewear, there's going to be a lot of 911 calls today. I can't see, my eyes are hurting. Yeah, it happens. But sunglasses at night, yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. So watch out for the yellow snow, says Dennis D.
Mm-hmm.
Sound advice. You guys have a good day. See you Wednesday. Remember, there is no auction on Wednesday evening this week, but we will be back next week with an auction. So we'll see you Wednesday. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.